Hello and welcome to the 30-day yoga challenge, day number 27. Today we have a sun salutation A on the plan, and sun salutation is pretty basic for yoga, but you can spice it up or you can modify it so that it suits your practice. And today we're gonna do exactly this. We're gonna do a modified version, we're gonna do a classic version, and then I'm gonna show you how you can jump back from Uttanasana forward bend to Chaturanga. It's actually not that difficult, and there are ways and steps you can do in order to learn this cool movement, and that will make your sun salutation much more fun, and also it is a little different, so you can spice up your practice. So when you're ready, grab your 30-day yoga challenge, or if you don't have it, your notebook. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and also comment on one of the videos. That's how you participate in this month giveaway. And then when you're ready, take a seated position of your choice. Close your eyes or half close your eyes. Roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Take your time to arrive on the mat. Check in with your body, with your mind. And take the seat of the observer. You don't need to judge anything, just observe what is. And whatever you observe, it's exactly how it should be. Gently open up your eyes. Grab your 30-day yoga challenge. Make your notes on the side of day 27. So decide how's your energy level today, how's your mood, how much do you feel connected with the present moment. If you don't have the 30-day yoga challenge, you can make the same notes in your notebook. And then as soon as you're ready, come to the top of the mat. We're going to start with a modified version of sun salutation. Bring your hips hip-width distance apart. Lengthen through the sides of your waists. Lengthen the spine. Retract the chin. Inhale, reach your arms to the ceiling. Exhale, fold over your legs. Keep your legs bent in this modified version. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Keep your knees bent. Step back to plank pose. Lower your knees to the floor. Draw your navel to the spine. Hug your elbows to the chest, to the midline. And then, this is important, shift forward over your wrists and then lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, press the tops of your feet into the floor, lift the chest for cobra. Exhale, press yourself back up onto your knees, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Again, keep the knees bent here. This is the modified version of sun salutation, so we keep it easy, and then you can also bend one leg after the other to get a little more in your calves and your hamstrings. That's a movement I like a lot, or you just stay in stillness, that's also an option. Slowly come back to stillness. Push the floor away. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk between your hands. Lift and lengthen the spine. Keep your knees bent. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the hands in front of your heart. That was round number 1. Now in round number 2, we're gonna do a more classical version, yet we don't jump back. That's what we're gonna do in our 3rd round. And then we break down the jumping movement. So from here, inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold over your legs. This time you can keep your legs straight if you want. Inhale, bring the hands to the shins, lift and lengthen the spine. This is again a modified version. It's a little easier, but you can still have your legs in a straight, so you feel the stretch in your hamstrings and calf. Bring your hands to the floor, step back to plank pose. Keep your knees lifted. Again, shift forward, so you bring your body weight forward. Keep your elbows hugging to the midline. Slowly lower all the way down to the floor. Roll the shoulders back. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Draw the belly in. Lift the chest. Maybe even go all the way up to upward facing dog. And then lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Here again, choose your favorite down dog. Either bend one knee after the other or stay in stillness. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, bend the knees. And then you can take a little hop here if you want. Lengthen the spine, keep your neck in a neutral position, draw the belly in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. So that was still a modified version. Now we're going to do the classical version, which includes a jump back from Uttanasana, forward bend, to Chaturanga. I'm going to show you first how you do it. You can either just watch or you just do it with me. And if you don't want to jump back, then you walk back and we break it down afterwards. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor, jump back to Chaturanga. Inhale, roll over your toes, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. This version is much faster than the modified versions, but it is also a lot of fun with the jump back. But it's just an option. You can just walk back and that's as good as the classical version. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk, step or jump between your hands. Lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. So now I'm going to show you how you can break down the movement, the jump back movement. So actually in the beginning it can be a little frustrating because you think how I'm even going to get there, but there are ways to break the movement down and to learn it in a safe way. So how you can just practice this movement is you come in this malasana shape, you bring your hands to the floor and you bring your hands already in kind of a chaturanga form. So you bend the arms here and then you just jump back. And you don't need to jump back all the way. Just in the beginning, if you've never done it before, just get used of bending the arms a little bit and jumping back and forth. And it might look silly, but it's also fun just jumping on your mat and feeling like this weight that comes onto your hands from your the weight goes from your feet into your hands, and that's what you need to get used to. And then once you are familiar with that, you can also do it from straight legs or half bent legs. You do the same thing. You go a little bit into this bent arms and jump back, and maybe a little bit more, and try to hop very lightly. So that's much easier on your body if you try to land lightly on your feet. So, and then when you're good with that, then you have everything you need. The only thing you need to do in order to jump back from Uttanasana to Chaturanga is you need to bend your arms while you're jumping back. And that's probably the most difficult part, and it takes some time until the body learns how to do this movement, and maybe it's easy for you and you get it in the first attempt. So again, here you bring the weight into your arms. You know you need to bend the arms while you jump back. So bring a little weight into the hands so you already know, okay, this is where we're going. And then while jumping back, you bend the arms and you stay in this chaturanga pose, and then you can move on and do your vinyasa. So if you got it, great, well done. If you still practicing it, that's fine. It took me quite some time, and if this is easy for you, you can also try to jump back from crow pose. So if you do have a crow pose in your practice, you can balance here on your crow and then jump back to chaturanga and do the same thing. So that's maybe another fun option you can try. And this requires a little more like in crow pose, you really need to jump back with your legs in just one exploding movement. And with the other version from Salutation, from Uttanasana, you can like a little bit ease into it, rather than in crow where you really need to jump back. You need to be really decisive on the jumping back. So that's my tip for crow pose. And if you want to have more videos about crow pose jump backs or other jump backs or anything, just let me know in the description below. Also let me know how you like this class, these couple of sun salutations, and whether it worked for your jump back or not. I'm very curious and I'd love to improve my teaching as well. So subscribe to the channel and comment to participate in the giveaway. The link for the 30-day yoga challenge you'll find also in the description. And if you need a yoga mat or yoga gear, this is the Manduka Pro light mat, which is one of my favorite. It is light and soft at the same time, and it has an amazing grip, so my absolute favorite here. And yeah, I have a discount code and I'll link it also in the description. Then have a wonderful day, and we see each other on day number 28. We're going to do another variation of sun salutation, because with the movement of sun salutation we can play around, and it's actually a lot of fun to put other poses into the flow or the sequence of a sun salutation. So see you on day 28. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.